guys, so for this video I wanted to share a bit of like my spring 2026 fashion inspo, and I have like a list on my computer, and so I'll just like, be looking at this like throughout the video, but I have like a lot of like saved stuff on Pinterest, and so I'm really just gonna be like referencing that, and it's like kind of stuff I've seen on there and like trends that I've been really liking for spring. But these are also things that I am probably gonna add to like my spring wish list on things like I want to look out for when I'm like thrifting or like when I'm out shopping for like spring clothes. I have gotten like a couple items, so I don't really want to like buy anything right now, but like if I find one of these like at the thrift or like at the store, I'll probably get them. And so yeah, I just have like a couple specifics, and then the rest is like more just like miscellaneous. But I'm just gonna start off with the first thing that I have, which is ballet flats. And I think ballet flats for me are just like a very much a staple for spring and summer, especially since I don't find that I really want to wear like sneakers or socks during the spring and summertime because it's so like I find it suffocating, and I feel like ballet flats are just super like light, and I feel like they complement a lot of spring outfits. Right now I am wearing like capris and like this long sleeve, and I'm wearing like my ballet flats, which I just think ballet flats with capris are super cute, and I'll go more into that later because that's like the next section. But specifically just like the traditional ballet flats, I also like the Mary Jane. I feel like those are super cute with capris and like with shorts or like longer like jean shorts. But yeah, those are really cute, like with skirts or like with a dress. And then the tabby ballet flats are super cute, and I really want to find one, just like any type of brand, honestly. I mean, I think these are really cute, and I really was not a fan. I know it was like pretty prominent last spring, but I just wasn't really into it, and I didn't really like that. I just found it a little bit odd, but I do really like it, and I don't know if it's because I'm seeing it styled more, but I really like the tabby ballet flats. And then there's also like these studded flats, which they just have like little studs on them, and I really want to get those as like another pair because I do have like one pair of flats, but I'm wearing them so often that I really want to get more because I know that I'm going to be wearing flats most often during spring and the summertime. And then that's like really it for shoes. I just feel like ballet flats are like a big staple and something that I really like for the spring and the summertime. And then I have capris as like the next category, and I'm wearing capris right now too. But this is also just something that it's like super comfortable and like cute for the springtime. And I feel like especially during these like warmer months, I really don't want to wear jeans, or if I'm not feeling like shorts, like typically like jean shorts, capris are super lightweight and they're just really cute. Like I feel like you can put them on with a very simple outfit, like a simple top, like flats, and your outfit's kind of already made just because it's more of like a unique type of pant. I feel like there's like the normal capri pants where it's like made of that sort of like mesh material. I don't know if it's necessarily like that, but those are just like cute for the everyday. And then I also have really been liking the more of like athleisure yoga type just outfits in general, but also for capris, because I feel like this is really good because I like to walk and like go out and like work out in the spring and the summertime outdoors, and I feel like it's a really good way to transition to just like your day-to-day. There's this outfit I've pinned on Pinterest, and she's wearing like a full-on, not like matching set, but it goes together. Like the type of outfit is more of like the athleisure type, and she's wearing it with ballet flats, so it's really cute. Like you can turn it into more of like a day-to-day depending on like what you wear or like how you style it. Then I also have like a few saved of like a lace material or like more of a cotton like flowy material, which is like something I really want to look out for. And then moving on, I have more of like the athleisure type of outfits, and I do really like this. Again, like I was saying earlier, I just think it's super comfortable. Like you don't necessarily have to wear it to work out. It's nice for like the day-to-day because the material is like super lightweight. But there's a couple like posts that I found on Pinterest where like they're wearing like a matching set, but also like a wrap top. I think is super cute. I've really been liking that type of style layered underneath like a tank top, and wrap tops in general I think are super flattering too, because I think I have like broad shoulders, and so when the neck is like more of like a low cut, I think it's super flattering. But yeah, so that's like the athleisure. And then the next category I have is like off the shoulder, which I think when it's like off the shoulder with like just like one side, I think the asymmetry is really like complimentary. And so yeah, I think off the shoulder is super cute with like just a tee, or there's also like more of the elevated off the shoulder looks. There's this pin that I have on Pinterest, and she has like this cute little tie right here, and it's more like cinched, which I think if this is like a perfect going out like to dinner or just like something that's above casual. And I think it's really cute. It's super comfortable, and again, like I think the asymmetry of the off the shoulder is just really flattering. And again, I do like how it's super cinched because it creates a really nice like shape. And so yeah, there's like a whole bunch of like a variety of off the shoulder tops that I'll include like with photos, just because I have like a lot of those saved. And then I have layering as the next section, which is pretty broad, but I really was never super into layering, especially in the summer and like the springtime, because I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't really necessary. But I do think that it's like I'm getting more into it, and specifically like the tank underneath a tank, or like a tank underneath a cropped, like more of a cropped tee. And I did this initially because of like the functionality. I feel like I got a top from Brandy, and it's really cute, but it's more of a cropped brown shirt, and I just wouldn't really wear it on the day-to-day because I don't really like wearing super cropped things. So I pair it with like a tank underneath, and I just think it's really cute. I think it really elevates the look because you have that sort of like dimension of the two different like colors. The last section I have is lace and like miscellaneous, which mainly it's just like a bunch of lace. And I do have a lot of stuff pinned in this section because, okay, first there are these lace capris, which I love. I don't know like where I would find these, but I really want to look out for them, or maybe even try to like make them. But the whole like material of this too is something that I think is very representative of spring and summertime, because it's like super lightweight, it's super feminine, and I also tend to really dress most feminine during the like warmer months. Those are the capris. You also pair it with the tabby flaps, which I think is really cute. And then talking about like that material, there's a lot of like those peasant type of blouses that are made with like this really thin like lightweight cotton, and it typically has like the collar, and there's like some lace and like floral detailing. I have a very similar top that I've worn quite a lot like on this channel too, and I just think it's super cute. And I have like only one top like that, but there's like dressed versions of like items with this material, and yeah, like skirts, like matching sets. Yeah, that whole type of like piece of clothing is really cute. And then lace is also just like in a bunch of stuff that I've seen, like headwear. I think like I don't really know what it's called, but typically like people used to wear it in the car, like so their hair wouldn't like mess up. And I think that's really cute, like just wearing it as a simple headband, but also wearing headwear as like a means for that. I think it's like functional but also super cute. And then there was also like this tote that I saw, and it was lace, and I thought that was, it was cute. And it was also like a bit sheer, which I really like, because again, like I really gravitate towards the more light, flowy type of material during the spring and summertime. And that is pretty much it. I feel like I like raced through these, but also like this is my second time filming, or third time filming this video, because the first two times I just didn't like it. And so yeah, I feel like I really got my stuff down this time. But these are just like the specifics of like kind of what I want to look out for. But I do want to create another like fashion related video for spring outfits, because I do love filming like fashion related content. But definitely let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed and found like some sort of inspiration through this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.